Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys a SP success story from a client of mine. The story is just so beautiful and was so touching for me to witness and unfold, and obviously incredible for my client. So I'm going to share that with you guys, and also share just some key things that I feel like helped her to achieve the goal. These are some key things that I see that really trip people up with manifesting SPs and things like that. So we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about all of that really quick because I have to go, like I have to be somewhere at 6. So I have maybe like 20 minutes, 25 minutes to make this. So I probably won't be active in the chat, but hello everyone. Hello, all you guys that are here so far. Lisa, Nish, Summer, Ashley, Belinda. I love you guys. I love everybody coming in. And also, before I do get started, you guys, I am having a Christmas sale for you all. So you guys can get 20% off of one-on-one sessions with me, a month of one-on-one sessions with me. And you can also get 20% off of 3D Mastery that is starting on January 6th, okay? All right. All that's in the description for you as well. Okay. So if you're new here, I am Olivia Grace. This is the Master Manifestors channel. Here I talk about manifestation, law of assumption, all that good stuff. So if you're into that, then I'd love to have you be a part of the channel. Yeah, so let's get started because like I said, I'm kind of rushing. All right, so I want to talk about where this client started when she came to me, because it's where a lot of people start when they come to me. And she basically had been trying to manifest. She had tried to manifest several SPs. She had never had it work out for her. And she was someone who was like, you know, she's ready to be married. She's at that stage in her life where she's feel like I should have been married. Like, you know, I've been putting in all of this effort and this work. I've been working with all of these different coaches. I've been doing all this different stuff, and I basically have nothing to show for it, right? And so by the time she kind of got to me, she was basically burnt out. I mean, understandably, you know, she was just like, I mean, I've done this stuff. I've tried all of this, and you know, it doesn't work for me. Okay. And I want to point that out first of all. Okay. So this is what I call failure consciousness. All right. And this is one of the big things that allowed her to shift and meet this incredible man that she met. Okay. But failure consciousness, you guys, is such a sneaky little bastard. Okay. And what I mean when I say failure consciousness is when you have already decided and accepted, based off of your past experiences, that because in the past I have not gotten this to work, it's probably not going to work this time either. Yet you still want the thing. You're still desiring the same. So you're still trying. You're still putting your energy into it. You're still putting your money into it. You're still putting all of your stuff into it. But the fundamental assumption that you're operating from is, well, this isn't going to work. It never works. Right. And so then it doesn't work, which causes you to believe maybe I'm doing this wrong, or maybe I need to do more. I'm not doing enough, or I'm not doing it right, or I don't know the right information. And it just keeps you in that cycle of trying'sville, right? You're just trying, failing, and identifying as this just doesn't work for me. All right. So she comes to me there. So those of you who have worked with me in either Light of Love, like the SP group coaching, or on one-on-one for SPs, it always starts with the self-concept. It starts with the with your identity. It starts with your core beliefs, okay? And so that's what we started to work on with her, right? What are your core beliefs? What do you believe about love? And like, we discovered these things. And even after all of that, right, because the failure consciousness, that failure consciousness identity of, yeah, but I did all this and it doesn't work, was still happening, there was not much movement happening at all. Okay. There would be like movement would happen, and then it would kind of just go away or whatever. Like, it was just, it wasn't really unfolding, because the next thing was, well, I'm doing this work and everything, but where is it? When's it going to happen? I don't see it happening. Okay. Well, like, I'm doing all this and nothing's happening. Right. Again, part of the failure consciousness, but also that 3D validation loop that we've been talking about. Okay. So when you are changing your identity, When you are changing your identity that has been formed based off of your 3D experience, and you continue to look to your 3D experience to tell you who you are, do you see why that keeps you in a loop? Okay? Because what was happening was she was like, okay, this isn't working for me. And so, all right, I'm doing the homework you're telling me. I'm doing the core beliefs. All right, I'm doing the affirmation. I'm doing what you told me to do. I'm coming into the state, but nothing's happening. And so it puts her back into, see, this isn't working. Okay? It puts her back into failure consciousness. See, it's not working for me. It's not happening for me. Right? So we continue to work at it. I also did some revising for her on my part too, because that's the thing when you're working with me as a client, I'm also intending for you to get what you want. So really, honestly, this is why for me, you guys, with my clients, I don't like when they're telling me this and that, and oh my gosh, this never worked for me, and I've worked with all these people and all this stuff, and this has happened. I'm like, yeah, okay, none of that is really concerning to me, because I already decided, yeah, you know, I might be in your reality, but you are in my reality, and I've already decided that you already got what you wanted. So all that you're saying is actually irrelevant. So anyways, I kept seeing her as who I knew she really was. Now, mind you, side note, you guys know that I'm a baddie magnet. So she's obviously a gorgeous woman with a wonderful, beautiful heart, beautiful in personality. She's a goddess. Hello. She knows who she is. So I'm like, girl, like any dude, and y'all got to understand this, any dude would be lucky to be with you. Because as a woman, when you're struggling, like being single or struggling, trying to manifest this part, especially when you pour so much into manifesting these people, it can really have you thinking that you're not all that you are. It can really have you thinking that you're not as amazing as you are. And that keeps you in that chasing energy. But what I get to see as a coach is see you guys realize, it's see you guys see the things about yourself that I already see. Because from day one, since I met with her, I could see it. But it's such an amazing experience when I get to see them seeing it for themselves, seeing it in themselves, right? All right, so let's fast forward, okay? Because that basically went on for a bit of her kind of in failure consciousness. I'm trying this, it's not working. I don't really think it's gonna work. I don't really, yeah. She would sometimes tell me, we'd get off the call, she'd be like, I'm gonna try. I mean, okay. I'm like, girl, ain't no try, okay? You do or don't do. You're gonna do it. It's done, all right? So we fast forward, and this is where the shift started to occur, because we talked more about this 3D validation loop. We talked more about how it is already done. What you're seeing has no relevance, has no bearings, has no anything on the fact that your desire is already done. Your past, none of that has anything to do with anything. Your desire is done now, okay? And she finally exited that 3D validation loop of, okay, I'm gonna do these things and check the 3D and do these things and check the 3D and do these things and chase in 3D. And she just started to pour into herself. And you guys, it was maybe 2 weeks, okay? After months and really years of her working with other people and all these things, it was 2 weeks, okay, of her focusing on herself. And I saw the shift in her. Actually, you know what? It might have been 4 weeks, because I remember when there was something that clicked for her. And I want to say it was creation is finished, if I'm not mistaken. But I could see the chasing energy leave her, okay? And y'all, I'm telling you, I've been telling y'all from jump, the chasing energy is one of the things that is choking your SP manifestation out, okay? Because in that chasing energy, you're constantly in unfulfillment. You're constantly in, I don't have what I want. They're not doing what I want. How do I get them to do what I want? Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should say that. Maybe. And it's like, no, all of that is coming from the version of you who does not have it, okay? And it's also coming from the version of you who believes that they have to work hard to achieve something, that believes they have to work hard to get love, okay? Which is some bullshit. All right? All right, so that happens. I see her shift, okay? After that, like, she came out of the chasing energy. 2 weeks after that, this is when the other shift occurred, because she came to me and she said to me, Olivia, I actually feel so fulfilled. She was like, I feel so blessed. I am living such an incredible life in all areas except love, right? She did say that. But she was like, I just really don't have anything to complain about. I'm a very blessed person. And I said, okay, I want you to take that feeling of fulfillment and don't condition it and say, accept love. Just leave it where it's at. Just be in that fulfilling energy. And I could tell because at this point she had started, kind of talking, dating, like lightly, just, out in the field or whatever. And I could tell by the way that she was interacting with men, by the way that men were interacting with her, I could tell that she had shifted. Okay. And for me as the coach, those of you who have worked with me know this is when I get really, really excited. Okay. Like, because I know what happens next. I've done this time and time again, you guys. So I know that when I can see that the person has shifted, that their identity has shifted, that they're out of chasing mode, that they're, even if, because I wouldn't even say that she was 100,000% solid on the fact that this is mine now. To be honest, you guys, I wouldn't even say she was 100,000% solid on that. She just basically let go of enough resistance. She let go enough of the failure consciousness and the failure identity. She let go enough of the trying and rested in fulfillment, which didn't even at the time, her fulfillment wasn't towards relationship, right? Her fulfillment was just towards other things in her life, but she rested long enough in that state to have someone come in. Okay. Now, the crazier thing in these 2 weeks is I could feel this person's presence. I could feel this person's presence for a while. Like I kept telling her, I was like, girl, I can feel your husband. He's like, the way that he loves you, the way that he treats you, you would never have to do all of these things that you think you have to do to get these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like some of you guys have worked with me, have heard me predict that somebody's coming into your life and then they come into your life, right? So I told her, I was like, this person, I was like, he probably already knows you, right? I was like, he probably already seen you, but because of the state that you have been in, he couldn't talk to you, okay? I told her that he was going to come. I told her like when in those 2 weeks, when she shifted, I was like, it's happening. I'm telling you, it's about to happen fast. Like whatever it is, if you need to meet it, I don't know what it is, but something is about to happen. I was like, we were just speaking all of these things over this guy, how he adores her, how he treats her, how easy it is for her, right? Y'all, she comes and tells me she meets this guy. She meets him online, doesn't even talk to him online, happens to see him at a cafe. They both happen to be at a cafe at the same time. She sees him like across the room and she's like, aren't you this guy that I just like met with online? And he's like, yeah, hits it off immediately. This guy is like, I'm sparing details because I don't like to put people's business out there, but this dude is like immediately enamored with her, you guys, okay? Immediately enamored with her, literally to the point of flying from 3 different continents just to be with her, okay? Flying from continent to continent to continent to do what he has to do to be able to be with her, okay? Like literally, like, you're amazing. And guess what? He had seen her before. He had already ran into her. He said they actually literally ran into each other. He bumped into her. And he said she smiled at him and kept walking. And he thought she was cute from there. Actually, he had seen her somewhere else as well. He had seen her like online somewhere, like not even before they met online. Like he had seen that there's a class that they both take, and they had seen like an Instagram post. So she was in the Instagram post, and he had seen her and was like, damn, she's cute. Like I don't even know what that was, but can y'all hear me? Okay, the time is going again. All right. He had seen her on an Instagram story and was like, she's cute. Like I want to talk to her. Bumped into her in person, right? And he said, but he was so, he said that he was kind of like embarrassed or something like that. Like that's not the word that he used, but he was like embarrassed because he had bumped into her. And so he didn't talk to her. Okay. And I just want to say, y'all, listen, like this dude was in her field the entire freaking time. Okay. Like, the dude was in her field the entire time. He was around. He was wanting her, okay? But her state that she was in did not allow it to be in. And as soon as she allowed it to be in, y'all, now it's in. Now it's up. Now it's everything. Okay. Now they're like inseparable. All right. Just like that, you guys. And listen, because I know we're like, but how long is it going to take? You know what I'm saying? Like, how long is it going to take for me to get this? And it's been so long for me without it. And, you know, and I want to be married. How long can I get married? And how's it going to, I got to meet y'all. Like, when it happens, it happens. Okay. This person said, she was like, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if a proposal would be happening like in the next few months, you guys. That's how smitten he is with her. Okay. And the best part, like all of this had me like, literally, like I be holding back tears, you guys. When y'all get what you want, it is like, it's just everything to me, because I see you guys at every step of the way, y'all. I see you guys in complete disbelief. I see you guys completely in the old story. I see you guys completely in doubt and really believing that this can't happen for you. And I see you shift all your little mini shifts. I see you go until you break through. I see you get to the shift. I see you shifted internally where I know that now it's really about to manifest for you before it even manifests. And at every time I'm knowing your end. When you're in doubt, when you're maybe, hopefully, when it happens, I'm all the time knowing your end. And so when me and the client get to come together and see it come into fruition, y'all, there is nothing better than that. There is absolutely nothing better than that. I was crying a little bit, but I was trying to hold it back because I didn't want to make her cry, and I don't be wanting to, you know, do too much on the call, but I was just like, wow, like the way that this man, the way she's like, I feel so safe. I've never felt able to be so in my feminine. I've never felt, you know, just these feelings that I'm feeling with this person. And how he is just so like, y'all, 3 continents, literally crossing oceans for her, like it's nothing. And he can't wait. He's like, I gotta hurry up to get back to you. Of course he does. Okay. So don't settle, y'all. All right. Don't settle. But the part that was the best part for me, you guys, was my client, y'all. Listen to me. This is a client who, like I said in the beginning, she was like, I'm trying to do anything I can to get love. I need to get love. I got to get love. I got to do whatever I got to do in 3D or, you know, whatever. I got to do what I got to do to get love. And this lady, this goddess, literally face to face with every single intention that she had, right? Face to face with every single intention that she had, that she wanted. How do you think she was? She wasn't doing backflips. She wasn't like, oh my God, wow, what do I have to do to keep him up? She was like, yeah, he's nice. She was like, he's nice. I really like him, you know, but I come first. I really like him, but I love me. She is so stable in her state, you guys. And that's what I like to see, because I see there's plenty of times when somebody can shift their SP, but you can see they're still in this energy. They're still like, oh my God, oh. She's stable. It's good. However it goes, yeah, it's great. I love how he's treating me. I love how we feel together. I love how this is, but I'm the prize, and I'm not gonna forget that. I'm standing on that, okay? It makes sense for him to be doing that. I'm a goddess. Fuck you mean, okay? She ain't say fuck you mean, but I'm saying fuck you mean. All right? Okay, so that's the story, you guys. And I'm intending that it prospers you, okay? If you guys would like to work with me one-on-one, now's a good time, because you get 20% off of your one-on-one sessions. You can get 20% off of a month package with me, or you can get 20% off of 3D Mastery, which is going to be all about mastering the 3D, really being God to your reality, really mastering manifestation. That's going to be starting on January 6th. So you guys take advantage of that holiday sale while you can, okay? That's my Christmas gift to you. Merry Christmas. So yeah, you guys, but yeah, this was just, it was so beautiful. She's going to write me up her own testimonial and everything, but I was like, girl, I got to share this. Like, it's just too inspiring and amazing. And, you know, I just love it. I just love it. And pay attention to the things that I told you guys are the shifters, okay? It's realizing that creation is finished. This is done. Whatever it was, don't matter. Okay? This person would literally, it was already done. The person didn't arrive when she made the decision. He just became visible when she made the decision. Do you hear me? Okay? It's already done. All right? Get out of this failure consciousness, y'all. Please, if you don't take anything from what I'm telling you, and this is in relevance to anything you're manifesting, stop counting yourself out. Nothing blows me more than when people are counting themselves out. Oh, well, this would never work for me because blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. If it's never gonna work for you, then just stop trying and go be a muggle and get out my face. Period. Okay? Like, if you're going to assume failure using the law of assumption, what can I do for you, bruh? All right? And I get it, y'all. Trust me. I used to live in failure consciousness. I had an apartment. I had a job. I used to clock in at failure consciousnessville. I understand. Okay? Because reality is proving that to you. All right. But you have to realize that reality is proving you to you. Reality is proving your belief and your assumption to you. Okay. So you can't look to reality. Show me that I'm winning. Show me that I can win. And then I'll think I can. No, dog. That's not how it works. Okay. Decide. You're born to win, born to succeed. Okay. Born to prosper. You're born to have that shit. Okay. You're born to do this shit. It's already done. You already did it and you absolutely loved it. You loved it. We all read about it and congratulated you. Okay? Period. Oh my gosh, look at this, Summer. The foster dog is back. It took hubby a full 24 hours before he realized she was back. And then he tried to blame me for not wanting to keep her. Summer. The crazy thing is, if y'all were on the live, that's literally what I said. Summer was like, I want my husband to let me keep this foster dog. And I was like, Summer, he does want to keep it. He's wondering why you didn't want to keep it. He's asking you that. Literally, y'all, if anything, please hear me, y'all. Like life is not anything. It's not this or that. It's everything or nothing. It's like, it doesn't matter. Just claim it to be what you want it to be, okay? But I do really literally have to go, okay? But I'm intending this prospers you all immensely. I am absolutely 100,000% sure that it has, okay? I'm sending you all infinite love. I am going to do my best to come back live, you guys. I know I've been MIA. I was going through woman things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I was not in my peak physical state. I'm gonna try and be back before Christmas, you guys, but I love you guys so much. I'm intending it prospers you immensely. I know that it has, and I will see you guys in a video soon.